Welcome to the podcast of iPen Magazine. My name is Joanne Cox.
Hi, I'm Nanette Buchanan, and we'd love to invite you to become subscribers to our iPen podcast. We post every week, so you get a new episode every week. But if you subscribe, you'll get a notification that a new post is up. So make sure you put your name and everything in a subscription, and we'll definitely get any information for the podcast to you.
Great. Now, we've got a new episode. What are we talking about this time? And
this time, I think what we're going to do is we're going to discuss health. I don't think we can discuss health too much. Mm-hmm. I really don't. I really don't think that discussion about health always comes up. Mm-hmm. Always. Mm-hmm. So the last time we talked about exercise and diet and things like that, and I think we need to dig a little deeper.
Okay.
Because there are some people that need more than just exercise and diet, and then there are some people that need plus exercise and diet. So some of the things that I wanted to bring up was the fact that when we need more, what is it that's holding us back that we won't go and seek more help? Just help.
I think it's just a lack of knowledge. Sometimes when we say health, we put it into that category of exercising and eating. But I think we need to put it on the table that mental health is a big issue. And we don't need to associate mental health with mental illness.
Yes.
That's completely things. Yeah. So if you want to have that healthy mentality, it's okay to talk it out.
Yes.
And it's called talk therapy.
Yes.
You're talking about everyday things. You have someone professional to talk to or non-professional. But what you want to do is be able to talk about your day.
And not only that, now, I know when I was coming up, and I know you and I are in the same age group when we were coming up, you didn't have as many life coaches as you do now.
Yes.
You didn't have those type people. You had people that you could go to and then you were labeled either something psychotic or something crazy or something else, like you said, mental illness. But you didn't have people that went out of their way to get licensed and become life coaches or coaches that will just sit and walk you through some of the situations that you didn't even know affected you.
Well, I think we need to at least let people know the difference between a coach and a therapist and a psychologist and a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Now, what we started out with, just having someone to talk to. Now, what a coach is, the definition, is someone that you can have that agenda.
Yes.
And you can talk about whatever it is you want.
Yes.
They're going to ask you open-end questions so that you hear yourself speaking.
Exactly.
And you can come to a conclusion that you have everything inside of you.
And they don't lead you.
No.
They just go with what
you're giving advice.
They're just going with what you give them. And if there's a roadblock there, they can tell by the way you're answering those open-end questions where there may be a block.
Yes.
And the block doesn't mean that it has to be a condition. The block can just mean that you didn't find another way to get around a certain obstacle to get to your goals. They're helping you get to your goals. And if that can avoid some of the anxiety, some of your stress, some of your physical outbreaks from being tense because you haven't reached your goals, that's part of a solving to a health thing.
And that's what I want to repeat over and over. That is another form of health. Because if you can't talk about how you want to succeed in your new business venture, if you can't talk about the new marriage that you're about to get into, you know, family members, you know, how are you going to communicate that? And you have these skills, but you don't know how to wrap your head around everything.
How to get it done.
And that is when you would like to see a coach. Now, a coach would refer you to a therapist.
Exactly.
If need be. But if we can take the name calling off of it, then we'll be more apt to see a life coach. We'd be more apt to have someone to talk to.
And not only that, seeing a therapist is not that bad if your situation is delving into something else.
Yes.
If your situation is delving deep enough where you do need to have a therapist, because you never know
That's not bad.
Because some of your health starts with your mental capacity.
Yes.
So if your mental capacity shows warrant to the fact that you may have to see a doctor, a therapist, go through therapy, do different things, then there may be a need for a therapist. And therapeutic help is not what it used to be.
Right.
Now it's a little more open, where you have a little more control as to what you can get done and want to get done. And that, like you said, it may very well start with a coach. It may very well start with the doctor that tells you, do you have a coach?
Yes.
It may very well start there. But don't be afraid to go get the help. Because after all, if it's, again, I'll go back to it. If it's going back to relieving some of those pressures that you have, then you have to look at it that way.
And so when you talk it out and then find out that you need a therapist, and now you're in the office with a therapist and they are seeing some things that they can actually diagnose. Wouldn't you rather for the therapist to catch that than for you to just have explosive behavior on your job or in school?
And not know it. Right.
There's something for that. So here in America, there's some medicine that you can take for almost everything.
Everything, yes.
And so now that therapist is going to have to allow you.
Yeah, and you have a doctor that
a prescription writing psychologist or psychiatrist. So I would rather know that I had bipolar, which I don't. You guys don't write that down.
Don't write that down.
But if I had bipolar, wouldn't I rather be on a medication so that I'm now balanced. And I can now do my job instead of saying, I don't want anyone to think something's wrong with me. And you go around having outbursts.
And not only that, there's a lot of jobs that now delve into your medical record to see what your medical record is, especially now after all of these incidents that we've had. There's going to be more people that are looking at, well, what is their psychological history? What is their physical history? Have they been to a therapist? Have they been here? But if you've been to a therapist and you're being monitored with your medication, and you are taking your medicine and you are going to your therapist for treatment, or you are with a counselor for treatment, that is on record as well.
Yeah.
And that counts. It's not that it discredits you. What it is that they know that you've been dealing with this, and yes, you do take care of whatever it is. It's the same thing as saying someone having a heart condition. No, you don't want someone having a heart condition to be your bus driver because you don't know whether or not he's going to have a heart attack. But there are bus drivers that take heart medicine.
That's right.
So the thing about it is, as long as you're being medicated and taken care of, there's nothing to worry about. The worry comes when you lack the care. And lacking the care starts with self first.
Yes.
You have to take care of yourself first. Recognize some of the things that are causing you to have these problems and let someone know. And sometimes it's just in talking. Sometimes you don't know what others may have gone through.
That's right.
And you might mention to someone, I've been feeling kind of funny. I've been having this, or all of a sudden I'm snapping at everything, and all of a sudden I'm doing. And some people might say, if you're too jittery, did you drink too much coffee? Did you do this? They may have suggestions.
It could be simple.
And the simple suggestion may very well be out of a friend's mouth. Have you seen a coach? Have you seen a therapist? Are you going to this kind of doctor? Listen to some of the suggestions you're getting. No one is suggesting that you're crazy. No one is saying that you're bipolar. And by no means is anyone saying that you're the only one.
And this is something that you must take into account. The first person that you see might not be the right connection with you.
Yes.
It's okay if you're not having that communication and that connecting feeling with that particular coach or therapist. It's okay. Go and seek another one until you find the right person for you. There will always be an intake. They're going to ask you questions to find out where you are. And you, in return, should be asking questions.
That's right.
So that you can find out if this is the right fit. We do it with our medical doctors.
Yes, we do.
And so you want to do this with things that are pertaining to your health.
Yes.
And so we want to be able to take care of our health.
And not only that, we have to understand one major thing about health. Health is our wealth.
That's it.
If you have nothing else to attain to live.
Mm-hmm.
It is your health.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is a downfall.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't have your health, you can't go to work. You can't maintain your family.
Mm-hmm.
You can't maintain yourself. So your health is very, very important. And going to see someone on whatever level you may be on is a necessity.
And I hope what you've gotten out of this today is that your health is number one. Don't be afraid to seek out and find the right healthcare professional for you, because we want you around.
Mm-hmm. If it's no more than to listen to my final word, we need them to be here to listen. People spend their health to gain wealth.
I like that.
And then they turn around and use that wealth to take care of their health.
Wow.
We don't want you to spend all of your money in your latter years taking care of something you could have taken care of today.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get your health together.
Yes. Thank you for joining us again. And tell a friend about us.
Yes, definitely. Remember to subscribe. Again, I'm telling you this because a lot of you have asked, when do I turn in? How do I tune in? What do I do? All you have to do when you look at the video, hit that subscribe, and we will send you a notification when the next episode is coming on. Thank you so much for joining us.